Back to Europa Universalis 4, everyone. I am Lord Torrent, here with another multiplayer session. So we're going to continue from where we were, must be 2-3 weeks ago now. I'm England, Antiscape was France, Jim's Tiger was Timurids, and apparently our Popple and Muscovy players are not returning. Um, so there are quite a few nations still open if people want to join. No, it should not be private. And while people join and figure out what's going on, I'll go quiet and then I'll talk to you guys once we're ready to start. Okay, well, it looks like we've got a group of people here, and unless anyone else is going to join or stuff, I think we'll move towards playing. I think we've got one more person who's thinking of joining, and then we'll get going. So, of course, this is continuing from our last session. I'm England, and me and the France player here, Antiscape, have a truce. I don't meddle in the, at least in the French region. He doesn't. He leaves me alone in England. So I'm happy with that decision. Things are going well, and we're almost getting ready to actually start playing. Okay, we got one last person joining in here. Baroness Stella's hopping on, and then we will likely get started. Thing moves. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Stella is still learning the game to some degree, so she'll be probably be playing something relatively safe and tame. Yeah, we have quite a player alliance here in Western Europe, so we can always protect somewhat small ones. Okay, well, it looks like everybody's in here and has got nations, so I think we'll get started. Let me just make sure I got the correct settings on. Yes. Okay, then. I guess here we go. This was actually rather fast of a load up compared to our other sessions, so hopefully that means we got a stable group of people and we'll be going for quite a while. Okay, once everybody's in and is pretty much all ready, we can start. So let's see, what shape am I in? Oh yeah, I have Scotland as a vassal, and I've got Brandenburg as a march, so we might try and get them some land back. So who are our players? Let's just throw this up here. Okay, well, so our players we got Antiscape as France, Blizzard as Holland, Dim's Tiger as the Timurids, me as England, Max is the Papal State, No is Thai, so we won't be seeing them for a while, Average is Muscovy, and Stella as Portugal. So, I guess, considering everybody's had their time to load in now, we will get pretty much started. Someone wants to know how I got Brandenburg as a march. That's from last session. The player Black Cat was playing as Brandenburg, but they got destroyed in a war. And essentially, I offered vacillation on them in order to keep them alive. Okay. Oh yeah, I was trying to convert. Was I trying to convert Irish culture out of existence? I think I was. Oh yeah, I was slowly working my way into converting Muscovy as a culture group. What do I need to actually unite the country? Admin Tech 10. Okay, so we got a little while till I can actually unite the provinces. So, although I'm getting closer to actually being able to explore to colonize and stuff, which will be nice. Probably going to go Anglican at some point when that becomes available, but we'll see. Let's see. Average as Muscovy is currently fighting Novgorod and is pretty much already won, so that should be the end of Novgorod as a country. Right on schedule, too. Curious to see how this stuff goes in Castile. Castile's in the middle of the Castilian Civil War they just entered at the end of last session, so looks like the AI is managing to slowly clean up the rebels. If that Castilian player ever comes back, Castile will still be intact. What do we actually have for alliance networks here? We've got me, France, Portugal, Castile, and of course Brandenburg is a march, and apparently an alliance with Muscovy. We have France is allied to pretty much the same people and the Ottomans and the Pope. The Pope is allied to France, Castile, and Austria. Portugal is allied to me, and as a royal is friendly with France. So we're at. Boost that speed back up. Oh yeah, I forgot I avoided the War of the Roses. Margaret d'Anjou. Yes. Also, if anyone has any tips while we're sitting here for my continuing France attempt at a world conquest, feel free to let me know what you would advise. I think it's going fairly well. But obviously I could be doing a lot better if I had been a little bit luckier early on. Okay. I'm doing pretty well wealth-wise, average. You probably shouldn't start subsidizing everybody or you're going to run out of money yourself. I should be able to knowledge share to you. Nope, you're outside of colonial range. You'll have to talk to somebody who's closer to you, who you're allies to. Can't help you on that front. Well, I'm just going to sit here and build up the English Isles, the British Isles, sorry, British Isles, not English Isles. Big difference. And not just because it's Great Britain. I forgot how overpowered my navy is at the beginning of the game. What's the server name? Lord Forwind, and that's the ID. Um, who are you asking, Kangar? Forgot how nice it is to actually be ahead of time in tech. Feels rather weird. Been playing several games where I'm not ahead of time in tech lately. Yep, get London to 30, so I can get a chance at some of these Age of Discovery stuff with 25 years left. That's going to be a while. At least I got the Renaissance, so there's that. Oh, you're asking streamer? I am from New England in the United States. And no, I'm not going to give anything more specific than that. But how wealthy England's provinces really actually are. There's a plot building here for the downfall of Austria, which Max, as the Papal State, might want to be a little bit wary of, considering the alliance networks the way they're set up right now. Might be forced to reject a call from arms to Austria. Hopefully I can get land back for Brandenburg. Nah, too many people don't like me. Or Brandenburg. Okay. Well, for now it's kind of in a pause state, at least in terms of interesting things happening. Everybody's kind of paused after the expansion last stream. Or people are like Stella here in Portugal starting to colonize and explore the world. Let's see, how's Average doing over here? Oh, almost finished off Novgorod. Who's surrounding them and everything. Have a royal marriage. It's funny that I'm allied to France and the Ottomans hate me. I don't know why the Ottomans would care what's going on in England at this point in the world, but they seem to. Actually, a lot of people dislike me due to wiping out Scotland and Ireland so fast. Well, we're not going to see Austria-Hungary anytime soon, because Hungary is independent. Within the HRE, it's still Austria as emperor. Might as well to see if I can become papal controller, even though I'm planning to ditch Catholicism at some point. Oh, bit of a rebellion over there in Brandenburg. I can't really get involved too much to help. I can't even reach Brandenburg at the moment. Could I be Holy Roman Emperor? Not right now because I have a queen on the throne. Later on, possibly. Wow, Antiscape is 5.19 morale. That is solid morale for early on. I've got 3.66 by comparison, and that is with the last jousting tournament. Average is lagging a little bit. We will correct that and we'll continue. It looks like Blizzard is gone. They haven't moved in ages. Huh, that's weird. They must not have actually managed to get in somehow. That's a shame. Eventually they'll get kicked. Brandenburg became papal controller. What is this insanity? Why is Brandenburg papal controller? I never get why vassals or unions can become papal controller over their overlord. It seems kind of weird to me, but hey, it happens. Oh, such a long wait. At some point I need to get take over Gibraltar temporarily to expand that direction. Could take a while first though. Yeah, Stella, that is a bit frustrating. I think that was because Portugal was an AI and Castile was a human player last session, so that would explain why Castile is actually doing as well as they are. Although they don't have the Iberian Union, which is interesting. Oh yeah, there was that whole hunt for it last episode. Also, this would be a good time since I've got a handful of people here, and they can tell other people through the Discord, is that I'm not likely to be free much on weekends next month. I've got quite a few things to head off to at that time. So probably just as a rule of thumb, I'm not gonna be hosting multiplayer sessions or streams on the weekends next month, unless something changes. So just giving people a heads up on that. Hopefully I'll still manage to keep up with videos, but it's going to be a very, very, very busy month for me. We'll see how that goes. Also, we're going to have the new expansion, so I'm going to have to work on that and do some guides for that as well. So lots of stuff going on. So, in fact, actually that will be good in some sense. It'll give people about a month or so to get caught up on the new expansion and features before we actually start multiplayer sessions again. How are you broke, Average? You were just giving out money like crazy. Oh, Castile is recovered, I guess. Okay. The war against Austria is soon to begin. Still gonna have a fight here. Hopefully Austria doesn't have too strong allies. And we'll see how this actually works out. Don't think I have any cannon yet. I should probably build some of that as well. Actually, I can't get cannon yet. Oops. Getting ahead of myself. Next tech. Next tech. Okay, the beginning of the downfall of Austria has arrived. Or will be arriving momentarily. Here we go. Relatively large war coming out here. It would be Austria, Augsburg, Genoa, Liege, and Saxony versus, this alliance. I'm going to guess they're going to lose. Brandenburg is sadly going to be completely overrun, but that happens. Although I don't actually know what the plan is for divvying up or dividing land gained in this war, so... Yeah, don't join the war, Average. You're gonna get destroyed on our side. You can intervene because you're a great power. I hope no one else intervenes. The Mamelukes could theoretically, but I think we can suspect the Mamelukes will die to the Ottomans if they do. Brandenburg is stack wiping armies in Austria. What is going on? I guess they just got good troops there. Wow, that's a lot of money. Thank you, France. I appreciate it. Oh. Poor Brandenburg. At least the pretender rebels are gonna get killed by Saxony and everybody. The dynasty will stay the same. Why am I having trouble with my Papal Consort? Weird. Oh, because my ruler is Francian culture. That would be why. My heir is English, so that won't be a problem after this. Also, oh yeah, the actual Orthodox culture. Oh. Somebody wiped out or tried to attack my exploration fleet. How rude. How very rude. Sell the land to Holland? Well, I mean, I suppose I could sell it to Holland, but I don't. The Holland player isn't actually in this game because it looks like they've just kind of they haven't acted at all, so they might not even be in the game. It'd be hard to sell them stuff if they're not in the game. I wish I knew how I could actually kick somebody isn't actually in the game. I don't think there's an actual really way to do it without another person joining, which is a shame because that would be an interesting nation to see what happens. Oops, I just wandered into a fight. I don't know if I can win easily. Oh, I have such inferior morale to everybody in this war. Yeah, otherwise I would sell it to the Holland player. In the meantime, I just have to siege it all down and stuff. Does France actually have any claims on these? Okay, doesn't help. Average is lagging a little bit. Give them a little bit to recover, then we'll speed it up again. It's a shame that the game can't play faster on multiplayer, but otherwise you can't react in time. Toss these to France. Ideally, the thing I would really want would be the center of trade up there in Antwerp. Just so that I have better control of trade nodes. Really, Scotland's angry with me. No, keep them semi-happy. I just stole one of their provinces, so obviously they're a little unhappy with me. Oh, Genoa is out. And I'm actually out of things to explore for at the moment. Unfortunately. Not far enough to find the new world. Not yet. In another tech or two. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't even get to West Africa. Shame. Well, Austria is very swiftly losing this. Oh, I didn't even realize Liege is in this war. What a good thing I actually moved to siege them without realizing it. France, the guarantor of peace with Portugal and the Pope. How is France even... How are they not dying to diplomatic relation problems? They've got a lot of royal marriages. Oh, so do I. Oh my. I think I'm focusing Diplo attack or I'd be in some serious trouble. Well, at some point we'll deal with Scotland and that should help. Either that or somebody will die and I'll do something there. What tech should I take? Kind of feeling like economic and I can just develop England. Aristocratic and everything is rather pointless for me. Oh. Okay, I just randomly got a free new explorer. Who I actually don't really want. Oh, he is better than my current one, I guess. Thomas Warwick. Okay. There's no particular reason for me to go to expansion ideas yet, I don't think. Plus I couldn't support the 3 colonists anyhow. I mean, I suppose I could just start going down that. Although in all honesty, I should probably take defensive just in case I do have to help in wars. Could be really annoying and go naval ideas and just create an unpenetrable island. Probably not worth it though. Although it is very strong, naval ideas. What else can I spend points on? Probably do that. I do expansion, I do get an additional diplomatic relation, which should be useful. Might do that for now. I can always take military idea stuff later on when I'm actually trying to conquer things outside of the British Isles. Yeah, I'll do economic for now. Economic or expansion? No, I'll go expansion for now, actually, now that I think about it. We'll do expansion, even if I can't entirely use the colonist just yet. I'm sure I'll be able to use it later on. And that should be Liege out soon, and Saxony is falling as well. I've been told I can withdraw my forces from France, so I am doing so. Or actually from the lowlands, through France, back to England. The war has been won, victory assured. And Liege can be pieced out at any point, which would be nice. There we go. Some money there towards France. I always forget that Liege is a bishopric, or theocracy technically. Always forget that. Keep all that great English drill going. I'd ideally like to hit 100% army professionalism as the British. You know what? Actually, that kind of bugs me. Why doesn't Prussia, when it forms, the Prussian government, why doesn't it have like a yearly army professionalism thing? Seems like an obvious thing to me. 1% army professionalism a year, or 0.5 would actually solve some of their manpower issues. Finally I have the ability to get cannons. If I want them. Not entirely sure I do want them, but might as well use them. The last Saxony's fort will not fall. Wow. Epic fort defense, huh? Should fall eventually. They don't. There's a siege general on it, so that should help. Let's see. Any other wars going on in the world? Ottomans are beating up Austria's armies there. Muscovy is semi-stable. Oh, Parliament wants to talk to me. I guess I'll fund expansions of bureaucracy. No, there we go. Cheaper advisors, a little bit of extra money. Might as well. I had a fort in one of the games I was messing around on. It was endlessly untakeable. Yeah, I'm actually supporting air in Poland, aren't I? How's that going? Not well. Wow, do I have no diplomatic reputation or anything? Oh, low legitimacy, that would explain it. Still trying to get my dynasty on Poland's throne. Not gonna work. Oh well. Average, the odds that you personally union anybody as Muscovy is rather low. Yeah, Poland's kind of dead, but there is the chance. So long as they have the elective monarchy, the bonuses are really strong. Fort luck is annoying. Yes, is very, very annoying. Looks like Austria's been weakened enough. They probably would not win election in the HRE, considering Brandenburg's voting for Castile of all people. Wonder if I get the bonus colonial range, if that'll actually be enough to reach the New World. I don't think until I hit 7 it is. I'm quite happy just sitting here and drilling, as long as I'm not dying now. France is in good shape, as is England, as is Portugal. Portugal seems to be doing rather well. Wonder if they have any colonies going yet. Okay, I did get control of Antwerp, which was one of the hopeful goals I had in this war. Since we don't really have a Holland player, even though it says we do. I might as well take it and get the trade out of it all, you know? More trade I get, the better. Being as who I am. Oh, free money. I will take free money. Not going to give the land back to you, Austria. Sorry, that ship has sailed immediately. No hesitation there. That is my territory. The only one who's allowed to have any trade in that node is France, because they have the trade node there. Well, sorry, Kevin M. This is probably one of the last multiplayer sessions I'll be doing a while, because next month I'm very busy. Oh, Stella has already reached Barbados. Well, it looks like Portugal is probably going to be the one that gets beginning of the Age of Discovery. I might actually... No, I guess I'll stay with what I got. We got a lot of diplomatic relations. Far too many, actually. But oh well, I'll survive. It's a shame there isn't any way to build like buildings that give you diplomatic reputation or anything. There was in the original Europa, but they've moved away from that, which is a shame. It'd be nice if you could spend, like 10,000 ducats on something and get a free diplomat for the rest of the game. Austria would definitely get an event for that. I don't know what France would get. I mean, they do get Versailles. I'm waiting to get Versailles in the World Conquest game. That should be fun. Yeah, nothing going on there. Can't even convince Irish culture to switch, really, because I have no diplomatic power myself. Nor will I for quite a while. Interesting. Poland is down to a single province. And I still can't get my dynasty on the throne. Oh well, might as well give up at this point. It was worth a shot. Sad to see Poland fall. We're going to see Prussia, though, for sure. Considering we've got the Teutons still in shape. Unless something happens to the Teutons, we will see Prussia. Although they do have to convert away from Catholicism, which is kind of unfortunate that you can't play a fully Catholic Prussia. But I guess it'd be too strong. Prussia's already pretty powerful. No, I'm not gonna pay money to Muscovy for a fort, for fleet basing rights. There's no real point to it. I can't colonize over there. Actually, I think there is a way to colonize up here, but I don't know what it is. Italy's gonna leave the HRE. Yep. No chance of stopping Shadow Kingdom today. $30K rebels. How did you manage this average? You're Muscovy. You're one of the strongest nations in the game. You should be able to easily smash all the rebels and control the land. Although it is a little bit rough early on. Why'd you go offensive? Oh well. Religious is usually what Muscovy needs, but that should be a fairly easy victory for Muscovy. Who's occupying Kazan? Oh, that is Muscovy. Oh. There's a coalition? Oh wow, there is a coalition against France. Not a real threat, is it? More of a joke threat, really. Yeah. I'll never underestimate the little Germans at Antiscape. They can be pretty powerful. Oh, my diplomatic income is so bad. Oh well. How's Max doing in Italy. Max seems to be doing okay. I might, once the aggressive expansion lowers a bit more, I might break my alliance with Max just so I get a little bit more Diplo power coming in. But for now, I guess I'm good. Free colonial range or wait for even greater colonial range. Probably need to wait, honestly. Once I get that level 7 tech, I should be able to scout. Oh, well, thank you, Max. I guess you're listening. That does give me an additional power per month, so good. If the AI wasn't Castile, I'd probably break my alliance with them, but seeing as they are an AI, they're probably not willing to give it back to me later on. Sadly, the Holland player is still there. Too bad. I wish it was like Hearts of Iron where you could actually kick people if they're gone. Make life a little bit easier. As long as I don't think you, as long as you haven't attacked Portugal, I suspect you're rather fine anti-scape. Should be relatively stable. Oh well, I guess we're gonna lose Stella at some point. Too bad, but I guess that's the way it goes. Ah. Well, thanks for coming, Stella. Glad to have another person. Considering this is probably our last live stream for at least a month. Oh, okay. Well, I guess everybody's leaving in about 30 minutes. If we lose any more people, I might end the multiplayer stream and just jump to my ideas guide stream though. Yeah, summer's over for everybody. We won't probably get as many people again till like Christmas vacation or summer itself. If everybody leaves, I'll do ideas guys stream because I still have to finish that achievement before we lose Iron Man status on stuff. No. Bye, Stella. First one gone. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. If we lose both anti-scapes and who else are we gonna lose? Max. I might end it there, and we're gonna have some fun. We had some fun. Unfortunately, we didn't have as many people as we hoped. I am enjoying this one. It's a shame that the new expansion's coming out and it's gonna kill our Iron Man. Or, well, not really Iron Man. It's just gonna kill the save. Bad. Well, anti-scape, I'll have to kill it while you're in the program then. I'll do ideas, guys, so you can always chat with me then. And I just got Antwerp as an actual province. The game is going to be so different in the new expansion in a week or so. Not sure how much I'm going to like it. It's going to be rather hard to maintain a large empire. Hopefully there's you're going to get a lot more corruption than usual. So hopefully there's a like a change in the idea groups so that it lowers corruption. Otherwise you're going to be suffering massive corruptions. Like world conquests are going to become a corruption battle. Which is, of course, not that fun. I like the concept of corruption, but it's quite a tough mechanic to overcome if you're doing bad. Yeah. Phil and I are trying to get Minecraft working again. For some reason, server hosting isn't going well. Might have to bite the bullet sometime and just buy a Minecraft realm and throw that up there. I'm actually running out of things to spend money on here. Not all my land is that profitable. Wow, that's too bad, average. At least you're not Castile and don't have the 001 ruler on the throne for ages. Yeah, so if any of you... What are the rings? I think she's referring to Minecraft, not Europa, unfortunately. But if anybody wants to see Minecraft stuff, Stella and I might do that again. She did have something of a Minecraft channel at one point, but then just kind of left. Oh, I suspect No probably has developed the Renaissance. Nice. It does that. That's going to alter the entire world. Renaissance, way over there. Going to be very powerful. Oh, really? A Lord of the Rings one? Maybe we'll see something. We were thinking maybe we'd just do vanilla to start, because we haven't had a lot of luck with packs. Plus, everyone we've tried to play with has proved to be less than 100% reliable. People have things come up in their life, so understandable. Portugal has finally embraced the Renaissance. Okay, so Stella was playing that whole time without the Renaissance. Oh well. Bye, Stella. Sleep well. I'm not too surprised No has developed the Renaissance in Indonesia. No is a very good Europa player. Very well aware of the fact that it's almost always worth spending the monarch points to get institutions if you've got half-decent terrain or bonuses. Yeah, Minecraft has gotten better. I was on it the other day. Just a shame that the mod packs are really add so much to Minecraft that it should almost be in the vanilla stuff. They have dolphins now, and sea turtles, which is cool. What else did I find? Shipwrecks and polar bears. I got attacked by a polar bear and an iceberg. That was interesting. Average, make him a Make your ruler a general and then put them in charge of an army. That increases the chance they die. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft has little kid stuff, but you can also, it's also a solid game in its own right. I just find vanilla sometimes gets boring without like a mod book or something to follow. Fun when you have a mod book. You can really enjoy doing randomly complex things. One mod pack I played required, I think, 10,000 pieces of bread. That was annoyingly fun. Hours and hours of bread making. Austria just bribed one of my cardinals. Yeah, that works. Killing terrible leaders. Another way that can sometimes work is put them in charge of a 1,000-man regiment and send it against much larger armies to have a chance of killing them in battle. What about doing Sky Factory? I love Skyblock stuff. I believe Sky Factory is Skyblock. That could be fun. I do enjoy Skyblock stuff. I played on a server with Stella ages ago, and it was a fun server to mess around on. They had like special commands and everything, and they ranked the Skyblocks based on like the expensive material and quests that you got done. It was rather fun. Sky Factory could be a possibility. I haven't actually looked much at Battlefield 5. I know it's coming out. I did play one of the Battlefields. I forget which one I play. Tells you how often I play it. Battlefield 2, Bad Company, I've played some of. Which would be cool. We'll see. A lot of those shooting games, I just can't get into them. Some of them are fun, some of them aren't. For ones with like RPG story quest elements to it. Borderlands, for example, is one I definitely enjoy. Yeah, EA games has not proved to be the best ones all the time. There we go. I doubt I can actually threaten for any of this land. Yeah, no one's ever gonna give land back to Brandenburg, unfortunately. Gonna have to be war then. The devil's down in Southeast Asia. I don't know if I can. I don't know how that would go instead of the devil's in Georgia. Devil's down in Southeast Asia. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Okay, I've discovered the Caribbean, which is nice. I just have to actually discover the land so I can colonize it. Oh, Austria got Papal Controller. Somebody's gonna get excommunicated. Probably gonna be me. Could be France, I guess. Noah's enjoying being in Indonesia. Good old single player mode. Yeah. It's too tempting if I ever run these live streams to want to go play as like the Ming or somebody and just kind of do my own thing in Asia, but then it would be the most boring streams ever. I mean, I'm kind of single playing my way in England here. I'm not getting involved in the continent wars or anything really, other than to help France. Uh-oh. What did average do? Uh-oh. Average did something. Let's see. Oof. Okay. Ow. I just got a cat landed on my stomach. Ow. Hi, cat. Okay. If you've ever had a cat land with claws outstretched on your legs, you've never quite known what you're missing. You've never had that. By the way, part of the reason I wanted to do England and kind of just sit out the wars and everything is because especially the world conquest stuff, I'm fighting all the time. Oh, don't trigger the coalition anti-skate. That wouldn't be fun. Wait. What? I have no idea what's going on. Oh. I used to have a dog. Unfortunately, they passed on. I had 2 cats and one of them passed on, unfortunately. But his younger brother, or his brother, twin brother, is still doing fine. I had a great golden retriever growing up. I enjoyed dogs. Dogs are nice. I find cats are a little bit less work. After all, you give them litter box, clean it, and give them food and water, and you can pretty much just sit back and they'll take care of themselves. Portugal's in a golden era. Interesting. Can I actually reach the New World yet? No. It's slightly frustrating. Need more Diplo points. So close. Once I get 180 or so more, I can get double colonial range, and then I can actually get to the Caribbean. Push me there. Speaking of random Caribbean things, I've been watching a British TV show lately called Death in Paradise. Has anyone ever heard of that one? It's a pretty good show. About murder detectives on an island. More about the people than the murder, though. I just thought of it because they're down in this region. They're near Martinique, the film location. No, if you guys like mysteries and stuff, Death in Paradise is a pretty good show. 60. Well, another 20, 30 years to go, France. You didn't take oh, you did take influence. That'll help a little bit. In the future, not so much now. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something at the beginning of the stream. I forgot to tell everybody who's going back to school and college and everything, good luck. Good luck with all your studies. People, don't slack off. Education is a relatively important thing. Of course, liberal arts is not necessarily the best major to go after. Trade majors are useful, though. Oh, don't get too risky there, Antiscape. You don't want to get in too far over your head. I mean, if you imagine each of those guys has about 7 or 8 troops, you're looking at a pretty substantial army coming after your head. Well, sorry, Archery Spear. I'm sorry I'm ruining your college education. I tend to just do one video a day. Do that one after dinner or something. No, Rock on the Shelf. You could technically join. I don't know how much longer we're going to go, though. A couple people said they had to leave in a bit. Once they leave, I was going to rehost the Ideas Guy stream and go for another hour or two on that. Got to get that achievement done. Getting relatively close. I think we were more than halfway to 500 ducats a month income. Just really need to monopolize trade. VR, hi, slacking off. Yeah, I know, slacking off. I did that a lot while I was at college. Apparently No has found gems. Good for them. I have to say, it's really weird playing multiplayer on speed 3 when I've been doing the French World Conquest stuff on speed 5. It just feels weird. Feels like time is so slow. Tick tock, tick tock. 10 years is like an hour. We'll see. I think we were going to lose max and we might lose average at some point. But if you want to jump in for now, you can. We'd be glad to have you. Muscovy really wants to learn about the New World. Yeah, we lost Stella. Stella was here for a while. There we go. Now, can I get that? No. 3 years at most. Then I can actually get colonizing. I don't think this is any closer. Just out of range in all of this area. Well, plus 50% range would make a difference. Well, if Rock on the Shelf, if you do want to join, it's Lord Forwinds on multiplayer stuff. Castile is attacking Aragon. Wow. This is interesting. Big war. Oh, okay, so we're gonna lose like 2 people. Oh. Probably not worth joining right now. Max should be leaving in like 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to lose. We're gonna leave No or so as well. Yeah, so plan on me doing Ideas Guys soon. Oh, Max is leaving now. Okay. You couldn't wait 5 more minutes? Oh well. I'm gonna go until I get a colony at least. At most, I'm gonna get to that point. Goodbye, Max. Thank you for coming, as usual. Oh, France is under pressure here. There's a chance of a coalition firing. Okay. Go for a little longer. I really want that colony. We don't have Blizzard, so it's really just, what, 4 of us left? 5 of us? 4 other players and me. All right. I'm watching as France fights to try and hold off the ravenous hordes from overrunning them. Do you got cannon? You might want to throw in a cannon or 2. I can send you some money if you need it. Anti-scape. That might help you siege down Brittany faster. Yeah, I think I can reach these areas now. Sure hope I can reach these areas. Yes, I can actually start to colonize finally. No, I don't have any loans. I've been pretty rich this whole time. I think I'm going tolerant, right? Yes, I'm going coexistent with natives. The slow colonial method. Yeah, that probably is your smartest move, Anti-Scape. Eventually you're gonna get overrun. What's the multiplayer info again? It's Lord Forwinds, password wins, but we're probably gonna stop in a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be really doing any other multiplayer sessions for about a month. However, of course, we do have a Discord, and you guys, if you join that, there's usually a handful of people there who are willing to play. At worst, on weekends, you can usually find 1 or 2 people. And I'll be doing live streams still next month, but I won't be as available on weekends as I have been. Go. More troops. And let's see, my colonists are almost there. Yeah, it's gonna be a while, but check out the Discord if you really want other people to play with. I'm sure you can find some people. I just make it a rough rule if we get about down to 3 or 4 people that I just will stop and do a multiplayer one usually. And there we go. First colonies for me in the New World. Obviously Stella, as Portugal beat us here a while ago. Barbados. Really, that's where Barbados is. Oh, I don't know why that's never registered with me. And Curaçao. All there. Also, if you guys are watching and you haven't done that, please do subscribe. It does help. And there is that notification bell that everybody's telling you about to click on so that you get updates whenever I release videos. And overall, though, I would expect quite a few videos in the next couple weeks when the expansion comes out. So. Ooh, justice is the peace. Ooh, yes. Hopefully that doesn't come back to kill me later on. And I'm going to go into debt momentarily, but I can live with that. Ordering of troops, I guess. I wish you didn't have to give up as much to bribe your people in parliament as you do. Oh, nice. Levant Turnabout. That's a fun one. I did the series on that. That was exciting. Oops. Tiger's lagging behind a little. That was weird. Huh. My money page was all messed up there for a moment. Kind of disconcerting, actually. The slow colonial speed of me versus the extraordinarily fast colonial speed of Portugal. 130 per year for Portugal versus 25 a year for me. I'd need more loyalty from the burghers to be able to do more, unfortunately. I don't really have any centers of trade I can give you. I'd give you Antwerp, but I don't actually have that. Well, nice average. Congratulations. You're making a lot of money then. Hopefully you've got a military still. Oh, thanks for the money, I guess. I mean, I'm doing fine. I'm making 8 a month with 2 colonies. So it was just a matter of time. It was one expense that was way too large for me to handle. But on the other hand, I now have justice as the peace for the rest of the game. Strange, I don't actually remember that as an achievement or an event when I was doing my England Let's Play. I don't actually remember that event. Oh, pretty useful one, really. Minor modifiers, but still nice. $45 a month? No, that's crazy. That's insane. We'll see. I've got to figure out ways to make more money because if I go back to the Ideas Guide's achievement run again, I need a lot more income. Probably need to just dominate trade in trade node. I think I was preparing to invade England, if I remember. It's been a while. Margaret of Anjou has been ruling for 50 years now, almost. 48 years. She's 65. She's doing pretty good. Oh, 45 a year. That's a big difference. I'm gonna say 45 a month is crazy. He's cheating. That's the answer, Antiscape. Clearly cheating. Actually, the likely thing is he's got a good trade income and virtually no expenses. No advisors, no army, pretty much no navy. That could do it too. I just realized I'm losing 2 gold a month due to having too many ships. Probably should consider doing something about that. Oh well. Too much fun trying to dominate trade. Okay, thank you, Average, for the money, but I'm pretty good. Right now I'm just investing all my money in developing like marketplaces and stuff. Actually, know if I want an additional merchant. Probably do. I don't know. Oh, France seems to be winning this war for Castile finally. Don't forget there, Antiscape, you do have a coalition against you to be a little bit wary about. I'll only be able to help so much in the event of a war. Yeah, Koopa Bloober, it's been a long time. Nice to see ya. Yeah, it's grown a lot lately. I've been working at it. This year I started with under 300 and now I'm over 1,000, almost to 1,040. So, yeah, it's been going a bit crazy. It's nice to see. Ooh, that is lovely, Antiscape. 24k stack wipe. About as perfect as you can get. Hard to stack wipe much larger ones unless you're Prussia. Really, BR? You've almost gotten the Empire of Man? I haven't even really... I want to try that one. It's just there's so many achievements to try. There's so little time before the next expansion. Oh wow, that's perfect then, Antiscape. Everyone's hanging in there. Your money, always good. I still feel I'm a little bit below that level of be able to take any nation and do extraordinarily well on them. But I guess it's just a matter of luck too. I'm interested to see how the French one will go. You guys haven't seen the video for tomorrow, but slight spoilers, I get another vassal, and it might be one of the best vassals in the entire game. Oh, my ruler finally died. And I have a terrible heir to the throne who's getting fired immediately. There we go. Not a really great royal consort either. Yeah, that's the tough part about doing YouTube videos in Europa. You could do kind of what I did originally, which is record it silently, see if people are actually interested in watching it, um, or just do like achievement guide video stuff. I'm not gonna spoil the video tomorrow. It won't spoil that much. Uh-oh. Really? Oh my gosh, there's a chance of War of the Roses on me again. Oh, great. No, 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 that is not allowed. No War of the Roses allowed. That would be my luck to get War of the Roses. Like, ugh, 1 month or so away from the end of this. 7 years away from the end of this age. Would be awful. Yeah, it's tough trying to figure out what you're gonna do on a channel. Blooper blooper it is a considerable time investment. I've found lately that trying to record several videos on one day is the best, but Europa is a tough game to play even when you're not trying to record it. I've noticed I act a lot less intelligent when I'm talking and trying to play than when I just play for fun. Because I get distracted with talking to some degree. Oh, I guess we lost average. I guess I could give them Essex. I don't know what could have happened there, Antiscape. Maybe your armies are now so much stronger than theirs that even though you took land, they're still afraid of it. You gotta release them but not play as them. Okay. Yeah, that's what you do. Then annex them and then play as them. Oh, I never thought of the I did a guide on how you could actually play as them, but I never actually thought that's the way you could really go about doing that. Okay, we got about 7 minutes until this is over, so I think it's not worth trying to rejoin right now, average, because we're going to stop relatively soon. Annex them, release them. I guess that could work. I'll have to try that at some point. I never really considered that you should, that by giving them land in cores, but how do you keep them loyal if you give them all your land? I thought you lose your cores on provinces you give to vassals. Yeah, I know, Antiscape, you want to keep going, but... There we go, I finally got an heir. That'll stop War of the Roses for now. Well, I think we're starting to move towards an end of this session. I know, Antiscape, it would be fun to keep going, but I did promise people now that I would do some of the other stuff. Tunis gets to die now? Why is Tunis gonna die? No idea. Really? It's an exploit? Okay, I'll have to try that one if you do the lands and stuff. That works. Yeah. Next time we should be able to, if I get a next time, I don't know if I'm going to get a next time before the expansion comes out, but once the expansion comes out and my schedule cleared up, I will restart doing weekends streams and stuff. But of course, Discord's there, so if you guys want to play, use that to play on weekends and stuff. I'll still be available on Discord lots of time. I just won't be able to do 3-hour live streams on weekends. Unfortunately, it's a fun way to spend a weekend, but... Okay, yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, I don't know all the mechanics concerning vassals. I've never had great luck with them. No is currently fighting down there. You don't got much longer there now. You got like 2 minutes more. So you said you were going to stop. After all, we'd hate for you if you're one of those people who's procrastinating on schoolwork to make it worse. See. Oh, more land purchasing abilities. You know, I think of all the different Splendor ages, the Age of Discovery has some of the better bonuses. It's just a shame it's over so fast. Of course, it only fires once Protestantism comes about, so it could be later, but still kind of a shame. It's got such good bonuses. Like, Portugal really gets gypped, and so does the Ottomans in Denmark and Venice. Because their bonus is locked in. Ah. School starts Monday. Well, good luck. And do well there. No, average. You should be fine. Muscovite AI is a solid one. Oh, I've discovered the Americas. Cool. I didn't realize I had that mission done. Convenient. And guess what? Scotland hates me again. Even though they have my same dynasty on the throne. Fisk. Okay, no, I think it's time that we bring this to an end before anyone gets in any more trouble, unfortunately. It's been fun. I'm going to take like a 5-minute break or so, and then I'll probably throw up an Ideas Guys stream. And we'll see where we're going. Yeah, average. Age of Reformation definitely has the weakest bonuses other than the institution spread. So that will be it for this, and I will do a Ideas Guys stream fairly shortly. So if you guys stick around in like 5-6 minutes, I'll start that up again. And I'll do that for another couple hours. So, see you guys all later. It was fun. Sorry that we didn't get a lot of people and people left, but that does happen. And good luck with classes, everyone. Good luck. Don't slack off. I'll be very unhappy if I find out you're slacking off. So, talk to you guys later in like 5-6 minutes. Bye for now.